Today, I'm making my claim on how gambling can turn people into large amounts of debt in the United States. Gambling is as simple as saying, I bet. So I took this quote from Max Fay. He's a writer for Debt.org, and he says, what might be news is that as many as 23 million Americans go into debt because of gambling, and on average, the loss within a year for gambling in Americans is around $55,000, so it's a pretty high number. And then some statistics is that the U.S. is amongst the top countries in the world that leads in debt caused by gambling. It's a huge problem, causes our economic fall, $6 billion a year, and it's not good since our economy is already in debt. But the age range from like when you have like the most amount of like a higher risk to get into like an addiction into gambling or which might cause to debt problems would be from like 16-year-olds to 24-year-olds. That's like the highest range when you would can fall into debt. And I have an example of someone, he was an NBA player, his name is Antoine Walker. He played for at one point he played for the Miami Heat, and he won a national Champions League, ring with them. And he made over $108 million, like his whole professional career. But he had a problem with gambling, and he owed $822,000 with $500 to 3 casinos, which he tried paying him off, but in the end, with checks. But since he had no money in his bank account, the checks bounced due to insufficient funds, and he got arrested, and he filed for bankruptcy in 2010. So the research that I have done for me convinces me that gambling can lead into debt in the United States.